If you're just tuning in, you're watching Spotlight. I'm your host, Jane Wernette, and I'm joined now by Debbie and Barb of the West Suburban Jobs Council. So welcome to the set.
Thank you for having us.
Very happy to have you here. Very happy always to talk about jobs and employment. It's a very important topic today. So I'm going to start out with you and talk a little bit about how the mission and how it came together.
The West Suburban Jobs Council has been in existence for 10 years, and we serve our neighbors and individuals in DuPage County, and we try and offer them training and a living wage, especially for low-income neighbors in DuPage County. It's just, we're thought of as a very wealthy county, and there are people that are in need. And Barb is our founder, and she started the West Suburban Jobs Council. We just had our 10th anniversary, which is last month, which was terrific.
That's impressive. Now, talk a little bit, Barb, about what motivated you to start.
Well, I started thinking about the fact that in DuPage County, very often we will have duplication of services. And we felt that we really wanted to develop a collaborative organization that involved all of the human service agencies in DuPage County that served low-income job seekers and the working poor. And we've grown from 12 agencies to almost 40 agencies.
Wow.
With the mission, as Debbie had said, to increase employment opportunities for low-income job seekers and the working poor. However, we don't do direct service to these job seekers. Rather, we are almost a professional association for job coaches that are working with low-income job seekers.
Okay.
And so we provide services for the job coaches so that they can in turn do their jobs better.
Okay, and now, so help me a little bit with that. So do they work for the agencies? And 40 is a lot that you're pulling together. That's an incredible accomplishment right there. Are they working for those 40 agencies, or are they independent from those 40 agencies?
They are working directly for those agencies.
Okay.
So Debbie will talk to you about some of our members, but they would include agencies such as Family Shelter Services, World Relief, etc. So these are job coaches that are employed by the agencies. However, they belong to our organization so that we are not duplicating efforts. And so there really is more power in numbers for advocacy, etc.
So Debbie, tell us a little bit about the membership and who is a part of the consortium.
As Barb said, we have close to 40 members, and we have very low annual dues, and we try and get a nice cross-section. Anyone in DuPage County that has a workforce development program or has job developers on staff. So we have the People's Resource Center, we have the YWCA, Poise for Success, College of DuPage, Family Shelter Services, Ray Graham, I could go on and on and on, DuPage PADS, and everyone serves our individuals, low-income individuals that are looking for employment opportunities in a little different way. So we try not to duplicate the efforts, but with 40 different members and agencies, when we have our meeting, the number one request is for more time to network, because then when you're working with someone and you have a need, it's very easy to pick up the phone and call someone and just really cross our missions.
Sure.
and really help the people that are in need.
Well, I think sometimes you're serving a lot of the same clients, maybe for different kinds of things and different reasons, but it's so important to collaborate.
Right.
Talk a little bit, because you mentioned networking, obviously, but what other kinds of activities do you have at the meetings?
Well, we meet bi-monthly, every other month, and we take a Friday afternoon and get together, and we have professional development. We work with agencies and organizations that'll come in and really give our job developers something that they can use to take back to their clients. So professional job development, we talk about mental illness, domestic violence, things that might pertain to their particular clients, but something that everyone can take back and use. Our networking is so important. We have a Google group that we share job leads, and if an employer sends a job lead to one of the members, we can share that lead, and it can potentially reach about 750 job-seeking potential candidates.
That's a wonderful service.
That's a wonderful service for our clients, because, as we call them, clients are the job seekers, because then they have more information, and information is power, and the employers can send a job lead to us and use our groups and have a lot more potential candidates that they can look for.
It's a win-win on both sides.
It's a win-win, and we also talk about professional development, as I said, for our members, but we share tips that people can take back and use as far as being job ready, and how do you prepare yourself, some skills that we can share, and just anything that might pertain to success and improved retention on the workforce.
That's wonderful. That's a great service, because I think the employment market is constantly changing.
It is.
What people are looking for is constantly changing, and so that's nice to be able to have some of that coaching and advice. So that's terrific.
It is. And we have, anyone that comes to an agency that's in search of a job, they could be employed now, they could just be underemployed or not employed. They could be out of the workforce, ready to get back in. Some people want full-time, part-time. But our mission is, as we said earlier, is just really to find living wages for our job seekers in DuPage County. Health benefits are so important these days, and any way we can get together as 40 members and help and provide those services helps the economy. It helps everyone. It helps our employers. It helps our tax base. It helps anyone that's it gives people a sense of confidence if they have a job, and it helps the family. We really just see a trickle-down effect, too.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Barb, you must feel, I would think at this point, extremely proud of the work that you have started and ignited and the passion that's clearly here. What's been in your mind, your biggest accomplishment with the organization over the last 10 years as you celebrate that anniversary?
I feel it's really the ability of our members to know each other well and to be able to have those referral opportunities. The clients that we serve, the job seekers, have very unique barriers to employment. As Debbie mentioned, very often they may be immigrants, they may be homeless individuals that have experienced domestic violence issues, teen parents, and so most of our clients are facing significant barriers to the workplace. And we've identified that there are certainly several barriers, including transportation, affordable child care, affordable housing, access to opportunities, talking to employers. So we accomplish our mission in 3 ways. One is the networking that Debbie mentioned that's very, very critical to our agencies so that they get to know each other. The second is professional development that Debbie had mentioned. But the third is advocacy. And we partner with the Chicago Jobs Council that's been around for 40 years, and we accompany them to Springfield. So we do outreach to our legislators. We go and visit legislators to tell them about some of the concerns and the issues for disadvantaged job seekers, which we feel is very important. So certainly advocacy and outreach is critical to create awareness.
Well, it sounds to me like you've got all parts covered. Sounds like you're providing some tremendous services, and I always love it when there's collaboration among not-for-profits. We always do better when we collaborate together. So I thank you so much for the good work that you're doing on all of the underemployed and the clients that you're serving. And I wish you a happy 10th anniversary as well.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having us, Jane.
You're welcome. If you would like to learn more about the services offered to both the job seeker and the employers by the West Suburban Jobs Council, please go and visit their website. We're going to take a quick break for a few short messages, but don't go away. We're coming right back with more Spotlight.